Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Movie Chat with Ant and Rye. This time we are talking about the 2024 film The Luckiest Man in America, directed by Samir Oliveros and starring Paul Walter Hauser. Based on a true story. It's a guy who in 1984 went on a American television show. What was it? It was Press Your Luck, I think it's called.
Press Your Luck, yeah.
And he had memorized basically a big board of kind of prizes you can win, and ended up winning in 1984's dollars over 110,000, which is about $350,000 in today's money. So
US, yeah.
US as well, obviously. So what's that, about 500K Australian? So
yeah, something like that, yeah.
And then it's obviously there was big controversy surrounding it, because it's like, did he cheat? Was he just gifted? But yeah, it was a very tight, I think it was only about 85 minutes between credits. And so very easy film to watch.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Paul Walter Hauser. He is just, anything he just does so well. Richard Jewell, he's just absolutely phenomenal in Queen Pins. I don't know if have you seen Queen Pins?
No.
I don't know if you've ever seen like on Reels where he's in a plane and this mum asks, "Oh, can my daughter sit next?" And he's like, "No, I don't move." And it's just like, you just have to teach your daughter about, he's so good. And obviously he's in.
Funny enough, it's the first movie I actually see him in. I didn't come across this actor before, but I'm glad I did, because this is one of the strong points of the movie, for me at least. It's he's one with the character. He does it so well. Yeah.
I've seen snippets of the real Mike Larson, and just his idiosyncrasies, the way he yells "stop," and he kind of lifts his chin up, and then he does the claps and stuff like that. That's exactly how the real Mike Larson kind of behaved on the show. So he's just got all those mannerisms. He's just perfected it, and it's for such a little indie film. I think it was the director had to kind of borrow money to make it, and I think it wasn't even made in America. It was just the struggles they got to make this film, and it's just very well made.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Especially it's set in the 80s, and it does look and feel like the 80s. I mean, if it was a Hollywood movie, you would imagine how much money will go into the sets design, into the costumes, into the hair and makeup. And for a low budget movie, it's very well done. You really feel it does feel like the 80s.
Yeah, yes. And even the sound as well. Like I was watching it, the sets, because there's a movie that's also set, I don't know if it's set in the 70s or the 80s. It's Woman of the Hour.
I love this movie.
Right. So and it's directed by Anna Kendrick, starring Anna Kendrick. And while I was watching, I was like, this has got very similar kind of the way the sets are built.
Kind of vibe. You can feel that Woman of the Hour got more budget behind it. It's a bit less gritty in the way that it's done. But side note, I want to see what Anna Kendrick does next as a director. This movie blew me away. I loved it. I mean, it's not what we're reviewing at the moment, but just if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's very, very good. It's available on Netflix.
There you go. That's beautiful. I love.
We are not sponsored.
It's just one day a sponsor, maybe. You never know. The score I loved as well. It had a very. I found it was similar to Tetris, because the movie Tetris, starring Taron Egerton. Have you seen that?
No.
You got to watch that. That's good as well. We're talking about so many movies other than the movie. Um, yeah, just it's got that kind of monotone towards it throughout. Even the score's got it because the sound of the TV show's got kind of that very dingy kind of
like old TV
yeah
sort of sound, like, with the very high pitched, sort of almost imperceptible sound that is coming and filling up your living room. It's what you feel.
Yeah. So I thought they just they just portrayed that era really well. Even the camera pans early in the film where it kind of just pans across, dissolves out, and yeah, that it just it ticked all the boxes for me in those technical aspects. I feel they just did a really good job. The character of Mike obviously is you don't really get to know too much about him, which I think was done really well. You only really get to meet him at the beginning of the movie, towards the end of the movie. So he's only on screen for, in terms of timeline, 2 or 3 hours, and so you don't really get to know too much about him. But what you do get to know,
say that you know enough about him, and they show enough for you to understand this character. And I liked it, and he's a very likable guy from the get go.
Yeah.
Somebody that you want to hang out with. He's just nice. He's just bubbly and everything, but you can see that there is something underneath that. It's really, if you're scratching the veneer a little bit, you would see that there is a bit more of a, I'm being nice, but something a bit darker inside. And then we get to see a bit of his backstory with obviously his daughter and either wife or ex-wife. At least they are separated, and that he may have not been the best partner in the world. And now he thinks that this is going to be his redemption, or the way that he's going to get their attention. That's all you know about him. And I think this is all you need to know to grasp his personality and motivation. You didn't need to overexpose whatever else is going on with him.
Yeah. I really liked how that while he's doing the TV show, you've got Walton Goggins, who's playing the television host. Yeah. Walton Goggins is just amazing. I could watch
him. He's amazing in everything he does.
Yeah. I've got to watch what's it, Fallout? I haven't watched that yet.
So he's in Fallout. He's good in Fallout. He's the villain. I haven't seen season 2 only, so season 1 I actually need to get into season 2. I think for me, the Walter Goggins mania, I got into it when I watched White Lotus.
Oh, okay.
So good I think he's in season 2. Okay. He's good. He's very good. Yeah, season 2 or 3. No, season 2, I think. Yeah.
Because I only really came across him first when he was in some of the Tarantino film, The Hateful Eight. That's when I first really caught him on my radar. But it's like, yeah, this guy's cool. I like him.
He's pretty cool. Yeah.
You've got a pretty good supporting cast. You've got David Strathairn, Maisie Williams. I found was underused a little bit. Johnny Knoxville is in one scene, which is just, I wanted to just know, look, I guess for people who know of that era and know those characters, because these are all real people, I guess they know who this person is. I just I wanted more. Is that wrong?
Maybe no comment on. I'm not a huge fan of Johnny Knoxville and Jackass in general, to be honest.
Nah. It's a very short, concise film.
It's short, really it's concise, it's very watchable. Now I'm gonna nitpick on it as well.
Please.
Look, I do think it was missing a little bit of oomph. Like, the stakes are never really high in this movie, so it never really grabs you as to, I really want to know what's going to happen. It's okay. It's watchable, and agreeable. I would have liked, in some ways, for everything to be amped up a little bit. Yeah, that's my only nitpick. And there was a scene as well that I didn't really get when they catch on to him that he knows the patterns and that in some way is cheating, for lack of a better word, but it's also their fault because 5 patterns, that's just ridiculous and no fail safe. That's something I would talk about after as well. That was a bit ridiculous. So he gets out of the set and he goes into the parking lot and he sees that somebody has tried to get into his van. And then he goes into another set and he starts being interviewed by somebody. That was weird. Tell me if I missed something, because I was like, what's happening? What is the movie doing here?
I did write down. It's like, it's there's a lead up where he kind of goes out to the parking lot. He wants to go up to the cops because someone's broken into but are they actors? And then are they looking for him or are they not looking for him? And then he goes into the set and then he goes on to, I'm guessing, the character that Johnny Knoxville was playing was like a preacher or something like that, because he was obviously he was trying to be very empathetic, and it's just like, and then Maisie Williams' character finds him and says, come on, you got to go. And then they go back.
Yeah, come on, brings him back to the show, and then the game resumes, and that's it. So this scene was absolutely pointless. If you were taking it out of the movie, you would actually not lose anything. If anything, it would make more sense. That was a very weird scene. It took me out of it a little bit.
Maybe it was just to pad the runtime a little bit, because they've obviously
because it was very short.
Yeah, like we've got a 65-minute movie. How do we make this an 85-minute movie? Well, let's just get him to. If you're going to do that, just make it longer. Have that more time with Johnny Knoxville's character.
Make it longer, or make it have a payoff, or contribute to the story in some ways. Because here, it was a bit pointless.
Because it's pretty much all he said. I was like, who are you, Michael? Where are you from? Ohio. And then you see Maisie Williams, come on, go. And it's like, there's nothing, there was nothing there.
Yeah.
And so that's where I kind of went, well, let's have more of Johnny Knoxville's character, because we need more of that.
If it's for that, like, yes, or then if they just realize, hey, look, we actually messed up. We only have 5 patterns for this stuff, and this guy had that figured out. And we don't have any fail-safe, such as there is a cap as to how much you can win, and you can't win higher, or we can't rig the game and give him one of those gremlins that are popping up so that he will lose anything. There is no fail-safe at all. Maybe they were going to do something more dodgy to get him to stop or to go away or not to finish the game and chase after him. I thought this is where it was going, but no, it was not. And it was, that was a bit strange. That's where, when I feel that the stakes were never very high, this is also where I'm coming from. They let him finish the game.
Yeah. Well, apparently he got it in the end in real life. So maybe they didn't take enough, avenues to make it their own story. Like, you can give the same ending what happened in real life, but you can kind of manipulate history a little bit.
Yeah,
most movies do anyway. So
exactly,
maybe they just tried to keep it too close to the original source story. Then
potentially, but I agree with you. You need to, especially they give you the warning at the beginning of the warning. The announcement of saying it's inspired by real life, but a few things have been changed to make it more entertaining or made for cinema or whatever. So this is where, and the fact that it's only 5 patterns that he has figured out, I was a little disappointed, because I was expecting something such as, they made a movie that is not very good, 21, that about this true story of the students from MIT that found a way to count the cards at blackjack, and you need to be a mathematical genius to actually figure it out. And I thought this is what this guy was actually, and I thought I will make it maybe a bit more interesting. But that's not what happened. I don't think that you can really change that part of the story, but
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, should we get into our scores? Because
let's do it.
kind of look. I'm going to give it a 3.5. It's good. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. So it's middle of the range. It's very good performance from Paul Walter Hauser. Very easy to watch. It's like I said, just under 90 minutes with credits. So yeah, give it a watch. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, it's worth it. I give it a 3 out of 5. Same as what you said. It's a very easy watch. It's enjoyable. You don't need to think too hard. The performance, especially the main performance, is very, very good. I admire with the low budget that they had, everything that they managed to pull off, especially the reconstitution of the 80s. And it was just lacking a little bit of oomph behind it. But still, it's a good watch, and it's a short watch as well. So pretty good.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody out there. Thank you to our new subscribers on some of our channels as well. Much appreciated. Please let us know what you thought of this one. Did you agree? Did you disagree? And as always, we will see you next week.